guy came up to me and said, "Can I give you a hug?" I said, "No, please, man, get away." And then he was like, "No, no, no, let me just give you a little hug." I said, "Nah, brother." I said, "Nah." But then this guy, he kept forcing it, and then people were watching. I said, "You know what? I'll give you a little hug." And then he gave me that hug where, he rubbed my back a little bit. I said, "La ilaha illallah," and I stood still. I didn't return the hug. And I'll repeat again, I did not return the hug, but he initiated it. I just stood still, and he went. He said, "Bye." I said, "Nah."
Now those kind of things will start rattling me because how am I making it clear that I'm straight?
And you're still forcing yourself up on my. Because the thing is, me, I don't mind if someone's gay. You get what I mean? But respect my personal boundaries, innit? And
Yeah.
there's literally like certain guys at the guy like at Nando's there where I'm cool with, and he's still gay. Do you get what I mean? But he's not forcing up on anyone. Do you get what I mean? And I rate him because, bro, there were times where like he dropped off home because he was like, "Bro, I don't mind dropping you off." I was like, "You sure?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, I'll drop you off. How far do you live?" It was like he said he likes driving his car, so he drops people off every time, innit? So I was not fair. I rate that. Thank you. Do you get what I mean? And I rate to this day, me and him are still calm. Do you get what I mean? Not to the point where he'd be like one of my closest man, them, but I got mutual respect for him. Do you get what I mean? And he still works. So, no, no, no. This is a different guy. This is a different guy. Different guy. This guy's called Harvey, and he's a white guy. But nah, the other guy was a black kid, and he was just doing too much, fam. And the guy was fucking 28, bro. Nah, nah. So the black guy left, but the white guy called Harvey, yeah, he's still there. He's still there. I rate him, and a lot of people rate him. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you can't hate on him. Like he's doing what he's doing for himself, yeah, and you just gotta respect it. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, so anytime I see him, bro, it's always good vibes. Like the people that took me in and cheered me up and tried to get me to like open up, they're still there, innit? But they've done that for the good reason, innit? And the one thing at Nando's is they do regional like parties. So like for Christmas and Easter, they do regional. So basically, all the Nando's branches in the region, they have like a night out, like a staff night out. So they do that for Christmas. Last year I didn't go because no one told me, because obviously I started in late December, so I just went home in it. But but then they told me about it later on, so like in March time. So then I went. Obviously, I fixed my car, so I was like, yeah, I got more of a reason. I was in a good mood, so I was like, let's celebrate. And then they said, oh yeah, if that's the case, we're having a staff night out. All the branches in West Yorkshire coming, like people from Halifax, from from bare places. They were just coming to Leeds in the Leeds City Centre just for that night out, and it was I think it was like on a Tuesday. No, it was a Monday. Monday night, bro. Random ass Monday night. I was like, damn, I got work right after, and they were like, yeah, man, same here. But all of us are doing it, bro. I ended up sleeping at what time? I think I slept. What time? I slept at, bro. I slept at like 5. I slept at 5. Like, say that again.
What time was right?
Bro, I went to my 9 to 5, bro. I got home at 5, slept for a couple of hours, got up, and then went straight to work. I just bought a Red Bull, and then I was calm. And then right after the 9 to 5, I went to Nando's as well. So it was mad, but obviously I was doing it for a good reason, innit? Like I was in a good mood, so I was alright. But obviously this time I was doing all this stress because I was stressed. So that's why I ended up going to the hospital, innit? Do you get what I mean? Because obviously I was doing a lot, the same thing, but I was doing it for the wrong reason. I just needed a break, and that's why I ended up burning out. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, burn out. Why is it like how you burn out, bro?
Bro, it's like your body's still moving, it's doing everything that you can, like you normally can, just like normal, but you're stressed and then you're just reacting. So you see, like how you see, like in football, you see how back in the days when we used to go courts, when I was playing shit, you were still getting on to me, you were trying shit and all that, but then you're doing it for a good reason because you can see like there's potential. I was just lacking confidence in it.
Yeah,
It was the same exact thing. But the thing is, I didn't understand that for a certain amount of time, And then I kept getting frustrated. I stayed quiet, just until a certain point I exploded. But I didn't physically explode, it's just mentally. I was just spazzing out, just doing too much. Do you get what I mean? Then all that happened, and then that's why I ended up in the hospital. And that's why they did blood tests and all that, but they couldn't find anything because physically I'm completely fine. Blood sugar levels completely fine. They say I'm completely fit. My body's saying that as well. So they didn't understand this. So they were thinking, yeah, it must be a mental thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, man, that's what it is. But obviously, I just need. They were saying, yeah, all of this is because you're doing too much at the same time for the wrong reason. So obviously, they told me, why did you do all this? And then some people were telling me, don't open up to the doctor. I was like, bro, if I don't open up, then they're gonna think I've got mental health problems for real. But if I tell them what's going on, they'll know exactly what's going on, and then they can figure out the problem because they're a doctor for a reason. You get what I mean? So one of them ones was my mumsy. She was like, "No, don't tell the doctor. Don't tell the doctor. Tell the pastor. Pastor knows what to say." And all that. I was like, brother, there's a reason why most pastors are doctors. A lot of pastors are doctors.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? There's times where they quit being a pastor, and this is all they've taught. This is here. It's not like back in Italy. In Italy, like the priests, they're there. They sleep in the church and all that. Do you get what I mean? But here in the UK, it's completely different because
So you told the doctor, not the pastor.
nah, yeah, that's what it is. But the thing is, my mum told the pastor, regardless.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? I was like, I knew she was gonna do that, but I just went with it regardless, innit? Did you get me? And then yeah, I was just overthinking a lot because I'm an overthinker, innit? But if I overthink too much and I don't tell myself to cool down and I don't tell myself, yo, it's all happening for a reason, then that's when I burst out, and then that's what happened, innit? Do you get me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a lot of shit in it, but luckily I had the mandem that they called me down. Cause bro, when all this happened, yeah, if it wasn't for the mandem that like Abbas and Mo, cause they were with me when all this was, when they saw me physically, not mentally break down in it. Do you get what I mean? Cause we was on the way to link a couple of beanies and money, and then my car broke down. And obviously, I told them, have you not got loud? And said, yeah, why? I said, give me that shit right now, because I'm too stressed. I was too stressed and I built a zoo. And that's when I started looking back on my past, like with my memory in it. I remembered, yo, this is not the first time I went through this, bro. Why am I stressing so much? And then that's when I phoned up Brio. Brio pulled up because I told him, pull up, but I need jump leads. I need jump leads, so come with jump leads. I know what to do, just pull up. He pulled up, made it happen, and then boom, we went home after that. And I was fried as fuck. Woke up the day after, and I was thinking, I had my vape, and then I was obviously vaping to clear my mind. And my mum called me, she was like, Daniel, why are you vaping? I was like, Mum, it's all because I'm stressed. There's a lot of shit that I'm going through, but I'm not telling you about it because you're gonna have a certain reaction. You get me? And then she was like, no, let me take. I was driving because I was dropping her off to work in it, and I was telling her, and she was. I told my mum, get in the car because we're gonna be running late. And then she was asking me in the car, Daniel, why are you vaping? Why are you vaping? And I told her, Mum, I'm stressed. I need something that can relieve my stress because, but I can't take time off because if I take time off, I'm not gonna get paid. And then my mum was gonna complain about money, like, oh, we're not making money and all that. So it's all happening again in it. So then we was in the car. I was driving. She was like, Daniel, give me the vape, give me the vape. She tried to reach for the vape, even though I didn't have it in my hand, and I had it in my right pocket. So she tried to reach for my right pocket while I'm driving. I shouted at her because I had to, because she had to calm down in it. I told her, Mum, why you reach for my right pocket? If you reach for my right pocket and now swerve to react to you, I'm gonna hit a car and we're gonna crash. Do you want that to happen? And she was like, and then that's when she backed off and she realized a bit that she was looking in the wrong. Do you know what I mean? So that's when she stayed quiet. I dropped her off to work. I told her bye. She got to work and then my sister called me. She was like, Tanya, what did you do to your mum? Like to mum? Like she's called me crying at work and she's saying that you're vaping and you started shouting. I was like, brother. So then I had to explain to her because my sister's somewhat one of the only people that understands me, apart from you, man, innit? Do you get what I mean? Because obviously me and her grew up together, like This is my middle sister. Like she's only a year younger than me. Innit? She was in Human's year when she joined back in 2019. But yeah, bro, like I had to explain everything to her, and she understood. And she was like, "I hear you, but you know how mom is." Can you hear me?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Are you going yard or are you going back to work?
No, some guy on a bike, man.
Oh, is it? Ah, I see no more, see no more. Bro, I went on a run this morning as well. You know, I did a 6K. Ran to work. No, I ran to town, and then I ran back home. 6K, bro. Felt good, man. Felt good. So now I might do that tomorrow, depending on how it is. But yeah, man, I'm just at the yard now. Yeah, but yeah, man. Literally, bro. Like, obviously, my sister had to explain to my mom what's going on, and obviously, I ended up in the hospital, and because I was stressing too much, and I was just seeing too many things. I was overthinking. There was even this one point where before I ended up going to the hospital on that same day, it was Tuesday night. My mom was saying, "Daniel, go sleep," because I was on the PlayStation 5 in it, and I was just playing online all night. And obviously I was enjoying my time, but my mom wasn't seeing that. She was seeing it as I'm not sleeping, and she was saying, "Damn, Daniel, like go sleep." I was like, "Mom, I'll be alright. I'll be alright." And then obviously, when I did go to sleep. My mum checked me up because she knew something was wrong. So I went toilet and then I'm coming back and then my mum is just there staring at man. And obviously I got scared. I was like, "Mum, why are you there? Why are you there staring at me like that? You scared me." And she was like, "Daniel, because something's wrong with you, man." I was like, "Nothing's wrong with me. What are you talking about?" And she was like, "No, there's something wrong with you." Um, and I was like, "Damn, maybe she's right because she's my mum in it. Do you get what I mean? She gave birth to me, so I'm somewhat part of her. Do you get what I mean? So if she will know that something's actually wrong with me in it. And then what do you call it? After that, boom, I'm like I told her, okay, just let me go sleep and then let me rest. But she was like, no, it's too late, it's too late. So I was like, Mom, let me just try sleeping. And obviously I couldn't sleep in it. And she stayed. I told her, okay. She was like, nah, let me watch you go sleep. Try sleeping. I told her, Mom, I can't sleep. So then I was thinking, okay, maybe it's because I have too many electrics in my room. Turn everything off.
No,
I'm,
wait, she was in the room when you came to sleep.
yeah. Because obviously she did.
Oh,
So obviously she didn't understand what was going on in it.
kind of person you are, yeah, but I don't know anyone involved that got anybody fall asleep and they actually electric.
Bro,
That is
because obviously it's
possible.
awkward, isn't it? It's like she's putting pressure on you to sleep.
Yeah, it's not possible.
Do you get what I mean? And obviously because if I close my eyes and I try to sleep, you know,
No, you can't. I'm telling you, literally, I've thought about many ways to go to sleep while someone got their eyes open. I can't.
you can't literally.
Especially if they told me I'm gonna watch you.
Yeah, no, you can't literally, genuinely you can't. So I was like, obviously I tried sleeping. I told her, Mom, I can't sleep. Please leave. And she was like, no, I'm not leaving until you sleep. So then I said, okay, if that's the case, because she was blaming on the electrics, I was like, okay, let me turn all the PlayStation, like the whole PlayStation off and all that, like fully off, and it wasn't working. So I was thinking, I was like, okay, maybe I need to shut down the whole electrical system in the house, start it again, and I'll be able to sleep. So I was going back and forth, overthinking, trying to find too many solutions because I'm a mechanic in it. And look at what happens to engineers. Engineers, the second they get in the game, bro, for the first few years it's all good, but 5, 10 years later, you can see that, bro, they've lost it. Like they lose their hair, they lose a lot. But then obviously, in the long run, when they leave, everything goes back. Do you get what I mean? Like they grow their hair back, and I'm slowly growing my hair fucking back because I fucking lost it. So I'm slowly growing my hair back because I realized, bro, if I look back to grow my hair back, because I was losing my hair a little bit during football in it when I left football, and then what I did was I started, when you want to do waves, you use hair products to grow your hair. And I was like, oh shit.
Yo, my bad, I'm gonna take Joe because my mom is calling me.
I said, yeah, just bell me whenever in it, no problem.
Yeah.
Alright, calm.